It's not often that one encounters a book that one can read over and over and never get tired of it. It's not every day that one finds a story that will sweep you into its world, where every moment and every rush will be your own. It's so rare to read something that can soothe you upon your delving in, like a cup of hot chocolate when you come inside from a winter day and keep you there. So, where might one find a story like that? Enter Cinder by Marissa Myer, based on the original Grimm fairy tale Cinderella and the first book in the Lunar Chronicles. Though it shares most of the same story elements, new factors weave the story into a fantastic young adult fiction creation that will surpass your hopes and expectations. The resemblance to the old tale stops at the ball, the prince, and the stepmother. Cinder, the protagonist, lives in a futuristic world where cyborgs and androids are just as common as humans, when a lethal pandemic is running rampant with no cure in sight, and most importantly, when there is a sub-branch of the human race living on the moon, called the Lunars, who can control minds. Cinder herself is a cyborg, which makes her a second-class citizen, with no memories of her past before the operation. Gone is the doe-eyed Cinderella, who waited for magic to let her go to the ball and make all her wishes come true. This story is about an intelligent, tough young woman, and how her personal life began to conflict with an interplanetary crisis. She is someone worth rooting for in the face of adversity, and Cinder has never wished for silk gowns or true love. All she'd ever wanted was equality and freedom. Like when dreaming, plunging into this book brings me peace and complete obliviousness to the outside world. On the inside, though, I'd be in a whirlwind, feeling rather blushy when a certain Prince Kai came into the picture, catching my breath when the tempo picked up, all together as though I was in Cinder's shoes, every step of the way. I find myself feeling her indignation, her relief, her gaiety, and her worries. Cinder is so real, so much like young women today. It's impossible not to relate to her and the problems she must face. Not being accepted, the death of loved ones, family crises. And it's not just a book with a plot. It's a story in every sense of the word. You have an ultimate evil, an ultimate hero. You have the adventure and the conspiracy. It can be told with all the detail of the book, but I believe it could also be told as a story, a whispered bedtime story passed down through generations. When I have children, I won't tell them the fairy tale of Cinderella. I will tell them what happened to Cinder, an orphan cyborg with empowered character, determination, humor, and a strong ability to love. This story is magical in the way that you might never notice if you were looking for it. It's a million little things. Cinder's sarcasm, the comic relief in the form of Cinder's android sidekick, every one of the plot twists, and the feeling of anticipation when you remind yourself that, for better or for worse, there is a sequel. This story isn't finished yet. You'll never think of fairy tales the same way again. I know I won't.